Hello again, all you proud, nerdy dads and moms. Well, here is my update video. Got a couple of house cleaning things first to go over. With this video, I am going to try and just kind of wing it instead. The last big one I did, the last main one, I kind of did a script. I don't know if you could tell, I was very nervous. And it didn't, I just don't think it came out great. So I'm going to try and just kind of wing it a little bit, but let's see. Also, so on my videos, I apologize. I've not been good about uploading them. To be quite honest, with the whole challenge, it wasn't going great. I made sure and did all my 5 days a week for 30 days. Today's the ending day that happened. But going through the first about week and a half, I looked at the weight loss, and it kind of happened what I thought it was going to happen. I didn't lose much. I think I lost maybe 2 or 3 pounds in the first about 2 weeks roughly, but then went right back up. I believe overall, I think I'm about 2 pounds is what I lost. But anyway, after that first week and a half, I just got a little bit unmotivated, honestly. Plus, we were having issues with the camera, so trying to take our videos from using my phone at the gym and then importing them into YouTube. I can go straight in, but I can't really cut and paste or anything like that with that, just because going from a Android to a Mac, we don't have a Mac phone. So that was kind of an issue. So yeah, I just got a little lazy on it. I do have some that I'm going to upload. There's going to be kind of a flurry of them. So welcome to look at them if you want to. I totally understand if you don't want to go over them all. I mean, it's really just literally just updates showing that I'm actually doing it. Same thing with the gym stats as far as the readouts. I will send all those in that I have. I think I did over the 30 days. I did about maybe 10 of them. I did one last one for today and from the first. And then tomorrow morning, I will be doing another update on my weight. I'm just going to do it in the same clothes. Same roughly time of the morning when I get up, so we have a clear comparison. And then another update. So on today's last day at the gym, I did find out some things going through the gym. One of them the main thing is I do a lot better when it comes to as far as getting my heart rate up and feeling like I get a better workout when I'm doing something I like, just lifting weights and jogging. They've got a big track that goes around that I was just jogging on that the days that I wasn't lifting. I come from a background of lifting. I've always been able to put on muscle whenever I want to. For the most part, it doesn't take much, but I never liked it. To be quite honest, I did it to get girls and to try to look good. Got a wife and didn't care about it. I know that sounds horrible, but and she loves me how I am, which I love her for that. But now it's kind of more about getting in shape for my kids and for my wife, so I can look a little bit better, but also so I can keep up with my kids. I mean, I'm older. I'm 45, going on 46. I've got a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old, and to keep up with them through the years, I'm gonna need to lose some. So that's kind of what brought this on. But anyway, so learning that at the gym that I just do better with competitive stuff, and it kind of pushes me better. So I had one of my neighbors that likes pickleball, and I've played it. I've got some history in my family playing a little bit. I'm not amazing at it, but I do like it. I especially like tennis, but pickleball craze has kind of started going. So I decided to throw that in the mix, and I would do that for one of my running workouts. I just do pickleball. So I picked that up, I think, on week 2. I was doing it just once a week with him. We do it for about an hour and a half. We were getting killed. I was honestly, like I said, I was getting a better workout doing that than jogging for 25 minutes to a half hour around the track, or even lifting. Lifting, obviously, you do get the tiredness on your muscles. You get that the muscles built up a little more. But I feel like that's not as important when it comes to fat loss in the end. So I was doing that for my workouts, and today he didn't come. My partner didn't show up, so I didn't play him. He didn't know we were going to play today, but I just decided to, instead of doing the jogging, because like I said, I kind of enjoyed it more. So I was playing some doubles, and today's my last day, the anniversary of finishing this thing up for my 30 days. I was on my last game of the day. I was there for about an hour and a half. And I had like 3 points left to win, and the game would have been over. I would have went home. And I stepped to grab a ball that came at me, and all of a sudden, my calf felt like it exploded. I thought that I looked down and looked around for a ball because I thought I got hit with something. It honestly felt like a pool ball, like a billiards ball, not a pickle ball, but I thought something hit me. And nothing was there, and I just felt this pop, and it wasn't massively painful, surprisingly, until I stepped on it wrong afterwards. I kind of started to hobble a little bit and realized that I probably either pulled something really bad in my calf or maybe even tore something. So I relaxed for a bit, decided to go into the doctor just to make sure that everything was good. Went there about an hour later, and they did say that yes, I probably just pulled something. There wasn't any major swelling. It wasn't black and blue yet. Of course, that usually takes 12 hours to 24 hours to find out. But he did say, the recovery is kind of the same either way, whether I did or not. He did say the good thing is my two toes and my feet are moving. I can flex them and extend them. So that means I definitely didn't sever it all the way, the calf muscle. I still could have a partial tear. So anyway, that's my fun thing going to this. Luckily, I got the challenge done. And also with my personal work, this is probably the best time to do this because we have a down season. It's kind of slow right now, so it's never a good time to hurt yourself, but if you can do it when you don't have a ton of work anyway, that's probably the best, so I won't be losing a lot of money doing it. I can also still move some. But anyway, that was my update for that. I will have, like I said, tomorrow morning, I'll be going through the weigh-in, and I'll try and go over a little better the idea for diet. I was going to, and I still may use it a little bit. There's a thing called Shred online. It's a workout program. You guys may have seen it. He's a really ripped guy. He's a workout model. I saw a thing for it. So I've had a back history of knowing how to diet. I've always been a big guy. Always wanted to get lean and mean and whatever. And I tried the gym forever and just never really worked. And so there's a couple times that I've actually gone down. My best one ever was I got down to 6% body fat, and it was again in a week and a half, which I quickly gained back. Not all of it, but gained back. And I just was never been able to. I'm just never going to be that guy that's just shredded. When I like food too much, I'm a big guy. So with my plan is going to be kind of just a simple one. I'm not planning on counting calories or anything like that. It's going to be taking off some of my bad habits, which, one is eating after dinner, much after dinner at all. Like, say if we eat a later dinner, usually like between 6 and 7. I'm going to try and make sure I don't eat anything past about 8. I want to have most of my lunches will be a protein shake that I really like. I may put it on here and give them a plug. For that, I'll use that definitely for my breakfasts and sometimes maybe even lunch on the go. I will make sure in between my meals have snacks and then also portion control. Just making sure I'm not eating too much, eating to where I'm basically barely full, just enough to get what I need. I will be trying to keep it down to chicken, vegetables, salmon, basically a protein and a vegetable, maybe some kind of fruit, something small for sweetness, so I'm not going crazy. And I'll try to do 5 meals a day, or 3 meals and 2 snacks in between. I'll be snacking on like trail mix. Obviously, I'm not going to have any of the the yogurt or the chocolate chips or anything like that in there. Try to keep it just nuts and maybe raisins or craisins, something like that. And then some beef jerky. That's usually my go-to for my snacks in there. Lunches will consist of, again, not going to be too strict, but somewhat. It's going to be a lot of salads, a lot of chicken. Probably do a decent amount of sandwiches. Might do Subway here and there. I'm on the go a lot, so out and about. I can't really do all. I guess I could take it from home, but it's a little bit more work. So I will be doing some going out. But if I do, like I said, I'll keep it to usually Subway or some kind of sandwich-like thing. What else? Dinners, mostly consist of, like I said, protein and a veggie. Keep it that way. That's my plan going forward. It may not end up that way. It may end up, like I said, I might try that V-Shred diet thing. They've got, it's like $54 to get it. They've got a plan. They give you I think 20 or 30 recipes. Might try some of those. I'm not going to do their workout yet, but I at least do their diet maybe. They also have something called carb. What is it? Carb. It's not carb counting. Carb cycling. I might try that one of the weeks just for the fun of it. See what it does. But yeah, so And again, my thoughts on this, just so you know, I don't know if I said this at all at the start, but I do think that you can do a crash diet. Crash diets, everybody say, has a bad rap. They don't have to be crazy crash diets. You don't have to limit yourself to 5 calories a day or whatever it is and go crazy. You can still cut back on a lot of things you do. It's still considered kind of a crash because you're not going to keep that up probably. But I believe what it does is gives you some motivation. And as long as after your crash diet is over, with whatever time frame you have, a month, a couple weeks, whatever it is, it's kind of a jump starter. It gets you going, gets you seeing some progress, and then after that, the place where it gets critical as far as gaining more back or losing or whatever and keep on going is once you hit that spot. If you can have the mental fortitude to change your habits, you need to change those things that, like I said, the things that I do that are bad for me. Cut down on the pop. You can still have soda, but not as much. You don't want to be eating after 8. Maybe it happens once in a great while. That's fine. But keep a more healthier lifestyle, more healthier intake. And if you do that, and I've done this before, like I said, and we'll see how it goes this time around. But yeah, if you do that, you can have that crash. You can have that nice little bump in where you want to get to 20, 30 pounds, who knows, in a month, which I know they always say is unhealthy, but like I said, I've done it. And I may gain, so if I lose, I would guarantee that if I lose 20 to 25 pounds, I'll probably gain back 5 or 10, within that first couple weeks afterwards. But I'll still have a good 10 to 15 pound, at least, maybe 20 pound loss that I can keep on going forward and have that motivation to keep that better diet. That's my thoughts. Anyway, thanks for watching. I know this was a long video. Found out that you have to do 10-minute videos to get monetized, so don't know if this is ever going to happen. I don't really have a lot of confidence that it does, but anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow with the weigh-in.